It's Our Story. Barry Rosenberg, Denver, Colorado.
I want to tell you a Judy Heumann story and then bring Judy in.
Okay.
I was honored to be part of the first nickel conference in St. Louis. Mac Starkloff was the host, and I was actually Mark Johnson's attendant. We both shared a room, and I did his attendant services. And Mark was kind of new to independent living, or at least to the leadership. He was working in North Carolina and eventually came to Denver, and then and he's now in Atlanta. But we were talking about a number of things, and somehow when I was in Denver, we were setting up a transitional living service. And I remember Judy was at the conference, and that Judy is a purist, and Judy is a phenomenal human being. And she heard transitional living, her heart stopped beating. Judy's dramatic too. And Mark was saying, well, transitional living, it sounds so good. How could this person be against it? And I think if you know Judy, you know why she's against it. And there were all the right reasons. Well, overhearing this was Lex Frieden. And Lex responds and says, transitional living saved my life. And Judy didn't happen to agree. And throughout this conference, the early stages, Judy's just fighting with everyone. And she's a good fighter, and people are making points, and she's making points. But Judy could be, Judy's Judy, and she's going to take the position, the right position. People don't always understand it. You know, again, Berkeley and New York are very different from North Carolina and Georgia, etc. So Max calls the media. We're sitting, around arguing. I don't know what we're doing with Nickel, the first meeting, and all of a sudden these people come with big cameras and mics, and they walk right over to Judy, and she kind of looks like, "What are you doing?" And she put on the microphone, and they ask her a couple of questions for about 10 minutes. She just speaks, and all these people who minutes ago were fighting with her and yelling and arguing just burst into spontaneous applause. It was one of the more powerful things I'd ever seen. And I think some of the old leaders, the Judys and the Eds, the Lexes, really have their legacy is being felt, I think, by so many different people, because where she was years ago and people really understood it, people are subscribing to that philosophy, but if only the resources in some of these states were available. So we're back to curriculum.
The It's Our Story project is a national effort to make disability history public and accessible. Visit us at www.itsourstory.org or on the It's Our Story project YouTube channel.